Hello again, loves. Rebecca here. Welcome back to another Stash Smash Saturday. Me and my good friend Jackie, who is JQ Crafty here on YouTube, got together over a year ago and decided we wanted to use up some of these kits that we quite possibly loved at one point, and then just kind of did a couple layouts and moved on. So we pick a layout, we pick a collection kit or something, and we use that until it's gone. And what we consider gone is no more 12 by 12 papers or not enough embellishments to create. So basically not enough of anything to create one more 12 by 12 layout out of it. As you can see here, I don't have any 12 by 12 layouts, so basically per our rules, this collection would be killed. But I have a lot of large scraps, and you guys are probably saying, Becky, you don't keep scraps. You're right, I don't. After today's layout, anything that's left of these scraps, I will recycle. I used to hold on to them, you guys, for those of you that are gasping right now, to do die cuts and stuff like that. And the intention was good, but I never used them. I had bins of color coordinated, tried all the fun things, and I just never used them. So it was just taking up space and creating lots of clutter. So I pretty much keep all of my collections and kits in these 12 by 12 Ziploc bags. And I keep all the large scraps with them until the collection is done. So I do kind of keep the scraps, but I don't have just a separate scrap area. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So since I have the larger scraps, I am going to go make one more layout. So next week, if you tune in, we'll have a different kit to play with. And then that will, our collection kit, our collection, and then that will stay around with me until I use it up as well. So I've used this one. I want to say I've used this collection all of January and part of February. So it is just really fun. And I hope you guys do play along with this and kind of do something just once a week. Grab a collection and use it once a week until it's gone. Because I've really made a dent in my stash that I never touched. And that makes me feel good. So even though the collections only change once we have killed them, we decided that wasn't enough. And we give each other a list of 7 items. Jackie gives me a list of random items and I give her a list of random items, and we have to at least get 5 of those random items on a layout. That changes every month. So for my February list, I need to use stickers, which are word phrase stickers, hence why I've got this in here, because these Simple Stories word phrase stickers I've had for a very long time, so I'm using them up. I need to use mists, some sort of gold, 4 patterns on a page, a sticker book, branding strips, and cut files. That's my list. So as long as I get 5. Last week was the first Saturday in February, and I actually got all 7 items on there, so that's good. It is also May I Scraplift You Today, which is the brainchild of the lovely Crystal Barrett, who is Pineapple Papers here on YouTube. And I am going to be scraplifting this lovely layout by Carrie Bruce. It's a Felicity Jane Studio layout, and it's paper rolls. So I figured I could use the scraps to roll the paper, get a few pictures on there, and even do some mixed media. So I am going to go ahead and work on the paper rolls. So as you can see, this is all I have left. So this scrap, it's getting tossed. These are going to go to the side. I do need branding strips. So we have a few in here. See if I can get those on there somehow. But we've got all of these fun patterns. And this was the Wild Whisper Child at Heart collection, which came out in 2019. So that's how long this has been around my craft room. So we have these fun patterns, and I'm going to attempt to roll them. I'm going to cut this branding strip off as well and get that on there. So I'm going to cut these down. I'm going to roll. I'm going to glue. I'm probably going to bust out the hot glue gun, and I'm not going to do this on camera because, y'all, I burn myself every time I play with a hot glue gun. And this thing is uber crazy. I had this company had reached out to me and asked if I would do a product test. And this is like the best glue gun ever. You can get it on Amazon. So we're going to put her on the low setting because I literally burnt my skin when I was creating my stepdaughter's cowboy hat last October. It was bad. All right, so I'm going to get these cut down. And we're going to start rolling. But this is also 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's pull this off and stick it over here. So we're going to actually knock out 4 patterns on a page. And some other things, I'm not real sure. But let me go ahead and start doing this, and I'll be right back shortly. So I've got them rolled, I've got them glued, I've got the picture down with some matting. I didn't put the photo on top because I didn't have enough. I did take Nuvo, so I took a Nuvo Jewel Drop in Aqua Plains, and it shows up, but not a lot. I've got the Nuvo Drop in Dirty Bronze to be the watercolor here. We've got Glacier Paste in Green Envy, and then some glitter drops in Golden Sunset. So I've just smeared those all on with my fingers. I've got these all glued down. This is going to need a while to dry because I did goop it on pretty heavy. So I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to use the branding strip, up here at the top, just because it's heavily weighted down here. So I'm going to go ahead and just get those stuck down. This one right here mostly because why not, right? So we do have branding strips on there, but we're going to let this dry before I get that on there because I'm going to end up sticking my hand on that. But I did want to kind of come back and show you guys what we got going on. And this will be the last time I use this because there are no more scraps. I did use them all up. I had to pull in some other paper. So let's let this dry and we'll be right back. Okay. These actually needed to be pushed up a little bit, but that's okay. I did get the 3 branding strips on. I did get the stickers on, which were word phrase stickers that are also from the sticker book that I took apart. I used all the scraps, so this collection is done. I'm going to do some gold mist and splatters, which will take care of Miss and Gold. I do have 4 patterns on the page. And I used a sticker book and branding strips. The only thing I'm not going to get on this is a cut file. So let me get that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up the way that I always mix this up. I just get in there with my stainless steel letter opener. Just get the mica at the bottom all mixed up, or enamel, whatever in here. I use the stainless steel because it doesn't rust. I put the lid back on. Get the crusties off into the trash can. Cover up the photo. And I am going to splatter all around. So this one you can see it's just not as bold as these other ones over here. Don't forget this side. Do some heavy ones. And that is the Dina Wakley Gloss Spray in Gilt. You can pick that up at Close to My Heart. I will have my link down below. You can also get that at a Cherry on Tap. I'll have my links for everything down below. I'm going to clean this up real quick. It will have to dry before we get it in a layout, but we did get everything on here. So like I said, I used these 3 branding strips up here just to kind of tie in a little bit of the bicycles that match the bicycles. The wood green, some of the teal, and then the green is just kind of on its own, but that's okay. And I got a branding strip here as well. So yeah, I think it looks really good. I'm very happy with the way this one turned out. And this collection is officially killed. So next week, come back, see what collection I start with to finish up. Here is the lift that I did. So you can definitely see where I got the inspiration from. This was more time consuming than I thought, and I did burn my fingers at least twice. And they're not perfect because this is very thick cardstock, so it didn't roll as easy. But super excited to have nothing left but this sticker book, which we will put back in my bin, and the stamp set, which obviously you wouldn't get rid of anyway. And that's it, you guys. So stay tuned. Don't forget to go check Jackie out, see what she created today, what she used up, and come back and hang out with us next week. Also, let us know if you play along, if you pick one collection a week, or a collection and work with it once a week just to kill it off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later with another video. Bye.